AEW Rampage, The First Dance, did an amazing rating this past Friday. According to Nielsen figures, Friday's episode of Rampage drew in 1.129 million viewers, 692,000 of which were in the 18 to 49 demographic. That represents a key demo rating of 0.53. And that is the largest rating in that demo since the original debut edition of AEW Dynamite back in October 2019. It was up 75% in the demo as compared to last week, 53% in total viewership as compared to last week. And this was a big show. There was a lot of talk about how much is CM Punk's debut going to affect the rating. Should they have maybe announced it beforehand? We already know it was the worst kept secret in professional wrestling on purpose. That was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
And also one last thing I'll note before I turn the floor over to you. For comparison, Friday night's episode of WWE SmackDown Live on Fox drew in a 0.57 rating with 2.1 overall million viewers. But the important note is that AEW, within an 18 to 34 demo, which if you break down like the whole ratings thing and what networks look at, the 18 to 34, like that is the key demo, like the key sub demo that advertisers really focus on, which shows have that they actually very slightly beat SmackDown in that demo. So a lot of good things that came out of this for AEW. My question to you, Trevor, as I give the floor to you is CM Punk a needle mover?
No, he's not. Obviously not. Like, come on, dude. Like, I heard people say that. I've seen the comments talking about how CM Punk has no talent. Like he's a terrible wrestler, and like people are making a big deal about him coming back, and like how these are all WWE marks who don't care that their product is shitty on Mondays and still talk shit about the better product right now. And like, come on, like he single-handedly the reason these not taking anything away from the talent, because the matches on Rampage were amazing, and the AEW does a great job of booking 3 solid matches so far for for that hour-long segment. They do a great job, but people came from CM Punk. We all know that. Like, it was a secret, like you said, it was a secret that wasn't meant to be a secret, that wasn't kept a secret on purpose. We all knew what was happening. We all watched it for that reason. And I mean, it paid dividends. And that's part of the reason why their marketing team is amazing. Like, that was excellent. That was amazing. That was so smart. But to answer your question, fuck yeah, CM Punk moves needles.
yeah. I mean, like, very quickly, let me answer that. You're goddamn right, he does. CM Punk is a needle mover. But you know what Friday proved to me about AEW more so? Because we already knew it, I think, but beforehand. But it really like got cemented. AEW knows how to put on a TV show.
They do.
They know how to book a TV show, meaning how to get people's attention, get them hyped, how to hype up things that are going to happen next week. They do it better than WWE does, honestly, because and like, look, WWE has some advantages. They have a bigger, they've been around for like 50 plus years. They have bigger social media, bigger infrastructure, more resources. That's fine. But the way AEW books just strictly their TV show and the way that they hype it up and the way that they write it, it's just insane how good and how well executed everything is, because they don't overdo it. They give you matches, they give you good promos. Sometimes it's fast and you get a lot, but it doesn't feel like too much is happening at once. And the fact that this was able to bring in over 1 million viewers at 10 p.m. on a Friday night with NFL preseason games going on. I don't care what anyone says, oh, well, you couldn't beat a preseason game. Of course you can't, because everyone loves football. Hell, I had a preseason game on my other TV while I was watching the CM Punk thing. You know why? Because it's football. I love football. God bless football. So like I don't want to hear anything like that. 10 p.m. on a Friday night for a 1 hour show doing over 1 million views. I don't. It shows you that it is a needle mover, especially for a niche thing like wrestling. Like, let's be honest, wrestling is a niche product. As big as WWE are, Raw kind of caps out at 2 million viewers now. SmackDown 2.5 to a slightly above that. Like, it's niche. You only have a certain amount of people that are going to watch live at that moment. And stick around for that week to week. The bigger question I would say though, like, it's not that if CM Punk's a needle mover, we know he is how much staying power does this have for Rampage? Because we know they're not going to be at 1 million views every week. That's just not
No.
going to happen. But I think now people might recognize that, hey, this is a show that you probably shouldn't miss, and that's the point. That's why I said AEW is so good at writing TV and doing that. So what do you think about this? How much staying power does this kind of build up have? Like, but where do you kind of see Rampage being, like, as far as viewers or as a TV show moving forward?
Again, I don't expect them. I was pleasantly surprised when you said that they had 1 million viewers. I'm thinking, like, what did they do before the last week?
So their inaugural edition had 740,000. Real quick, my thing is, I think they'd be satisfied if they did anywhere between 500 and 600
and
on
that was
average.
the point I was gonna make. Omar, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I don't really think they want to do 1 million every show. Like, I mean, it's cool if they
No,
get close.
no, I think they totally want to.
I mean, they want to, but
I don't think they expect to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They don't really expect to. I mean, they'll be fine with what they were doing. I mean, the proof of the matter is the fact of the matter is they are getting viewers. People are watching, and that's just as important as having 1 million viewers and having all that. Every show that they have is being watched. It's being watched in some capacity. Dark Elevation is being watched. Dark is being watched. Dynamite is being watched, and Rampage is being watched. So with all of that, and if they keep doing the product right, which they probably will, keep having great matches and all that, they're gonna be fine, dude. Like, Dark Elevation last week, like we both said, was set up like a pay per view. Like, it was some of the matches they had on it were ridiculous, and the viewers that they get on it is crazy.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.